G'day, it's Kyriakos here from Aussievision today, and we have a very special guest. He is the Voice Australia winner, competed at the very first Eurovision Australia Decides, and just this week has flown all the way from Sydney to Italy to compete in San Marino's Eurovision National Final. It's the impeccable yet cheeky Alfie Arcuri. Welcome, Alfie. How are you?
Have you been speaking to my mum? Who said I was cheeky? No, I'm good. I am good. It's been a very intense week, couple of weeks actually. Now I'm relaxed because yeah, I had the semi-final a couple of days ago now, so I've been able to just chill out and kind of enjoy surroundings. I'm in a town called Rimini, so it's quite close to San Marino, and yeah, but I'm good. I'm really good.
Yeah, because you're competing in San Marino's national Eurovision national final,
Mm,
along with the likes of like
yeah,
Brunella from Eurovision last year, even like the
yeah,
infamous Eiffel 65. I think they're performing tonight, with a potential to represent San
yeah.
Marino at Eurovision in Liverpool, which is huge. Um,
I
and I just
know.
want to say you smashed the semi-final, and now you're competing in the
Uh,
final with the song Collide. So, firstly, I just want to say
mm,
congratulations. That was a great performance.
thank,
And
thank you. Look, that was I reckon oh, sorry, you go.
No, no, go. Yeah, what's the experience been like? How was that first semi-final for you?
Um, oh, look, it was actually it was quite intense because I didn't really know what to expect. So when I got the call a couple of weeks ago, to be honest, I initially said no. I was like, there's no way I can have my song ready. There's like, I actually had two songs, and one of them
Mhm.
definitely would have been ready, and this one was the closest to ready. So I initially said, oh, I don't know if I can do it, and then someone told me, you're stupid. You have to do it. I'm like, yeah, I am stupid. I have to do it. So then I naturally, like everything else in this music industry, it was just like a rush to, like get there and get it finished. And the song's actually still not finished. So,
All right.
um, yeah, like I mean, it's almost finished. It's finished to the point where I can perform it, but yeah, yeah, it was intense. So I literally got here. The next day I had my semi-final, which I didn't really know what to expect, and there was no sound check, no rehearsal. You literally just get onto the stage and that's it. And I was, yeah, but you know what? This song, like, I've lived with it for 2 years. I wrote it 2 years ago when I was in Sweden, with the intention, to sing it on the Eurovision stage. That's what I wrote it for. So it's, and it's, I think my performance, I'd probably give myself a 7 out of 10. So watch out for the 10 out of 10 because this song, like, it's a big song, and I'm really excited to sing it and at the final. And yeah, yeah, it's gonna be good.
No, you're being a
Yeah.
bit harsh. Like we thought it was a great performance. So yeah, we cannot wait for the final. It's going to
Oh,
be
thank
a
you.
big show. So yeah, you've
Uh,
competed at Australia Decides, and you've even ridden
yeah.
the Cypriot entry, Eurovision entry in 2020 called Running. So you're
Mm.
absolutely no stranger to the Eurovision world. So it's only a matter of time that we will see you on the big stage, which possibly could be this year. But I'm going to ask you a tough
I
question,
hope
maybe.
so.
What does Eurovision mean to
Mhm.
you?
Ooh, that's a loaded question because there's lots of and I have many at different points of my life. It's meant different things, Like it used to be this crazy spectacle that I didn't understand, maybe 10 years ago before I came out. And I saw it through my grandparents' eyes then because they used to watch Eurovision. So I just thought of it as this like colorful circus that my grandparents would follow. Then I came out and I realized it's actually much more than that. It's like this, it's still a spectacle, but it's a spectacle of everything like color, life, fun, equality, and it's just a stage for everybody. And that's what entices me the most about it. There's no judgment. You can get up there and sing anything, and it's celebrated. So like I guess that's what it is to me. And I've just had this desire to be on that stage. And I remember when I was here Last time when I was stuck in Europe, I was so inspired and motivated to write my song, and I wrote about seven of them, and this was one of them. And I just said I have to, perform it one day on the Eurovision stage. I didn't know which one it would be. I still don't know. Hopefully, it's the one in the UK. But yeah, this particular song as well. If you follow me and you know my music is very personal, and this particular story is quite personal. It's like this about this love story that I experienced when I was stuck in Russia with this unsuspected person that I had met and had this crazy European fling with, and it ended like a scene in the Notebook, and I was like devastated. So then the whole time that I was stuck in Europe, I was writing songs about him, and this is one of them. So yeah. Anyway, sorry, I went on a tangent then, but
No, no,
yeah,
no.
you asked me about Eurovision. I ended up talking about my song.
No, no, that's good. That's good. Because you're
Yeah.
one very busy man. Not only are you competing in the San Marino National Final, you also have your long-awaited
Mm.
EP, which is dropping on Friday, which is
Mm.
very
Yeah.
exciting. It's called L.D.D. Love is a Dangerous Drug. Now, we've listened
Mm.
to it, and L.D.D. continues on with that dark pop vibe that you'd given us with Overtime and the very cheeky
Yeah.
Devil's Lips, which you
Mm.
released. And it's got
Yep.
another very catchy chorus, which you're really good at with your songs. So totally
Thank you.
vibing with your releases. Can you talk about
Thank you.
LDD? What's LDD about?
Well, so that's one of the other reasons why I was a bit hesitant when San Marino contacted me, because my I've been just focusing 150,000% on this EP. I finally had it uploaded. I was on this trajectory. World Pride in Sydney, releasing it, and then this happened, and then I was like, so, and they're kind of different eras for me too. Like I was really excited to put this LDD era out there
Yeah,
and get it, and then start this next chapter, which is like collide, like it's
yeah,
back to the ballad Alfie. But yeah, LDD's it's pretty much my breakup stories, which I wrote these songs like 3 years ago now, more maybe more. The end of my last relationship, and I think it was really important for me to tell those stories too, because they kind of they they tell the story about my growth as a person and that particular time in my life. And I don't know if my ex is going to like them as much as other people might, but yeah, yeah, they're a bit of a darker, cheekier, edgier side of me, I guess. Yeah,
well, I
that's
also want to mention that you have a special edition on the EP. It's a bonus track, which is covered by like
cool. Yeah,
big acts from
yeah.
Cyndi Lauper to a former Eurovision winner, Celine Dion. Love your
Hmm.
rendition of Drove All Night. Would love to
No,
know,
thank
like,
you.
why'd you add that to the EP? Why'd you decide to cover it?
Um, well, firstly, I'm a big homo and I love Celine Dion and Cyndi Lauper. But every show I do, I do some form of mashup of some diva that I'm obsessed with, right? And it's either Madonna or Cher or Whitney.
Yeah.
And the last show I did a Celine Dion mashup, and everyone seemed to really love I Drove All Night, and it kind of we're in that kind of era now where everyone's like the resurgence of the 80s 90s songs, and I don't know, I thought it for World Pride as well, it could be cool to pay homage to someone that is a gay icon, or two gay Celine Dion and Cyndi Lauper.
Mhm.
And I just think the song's really cool and it's timeless as well, so I thought I'd give a little bit of a breath of fresh air with new production and my own take on it. So yeah, you liked it?
Yeah, yeah, it's perfect for World Pride, which is happening in Sydney right
Yeah.
now. And you've
Yeah.
been so busy. Like you even opened up the World Pride Media Call, and I heard that you're
Mm,
returning back to Australia after the national final,
yeah.
possibly for some things to do with World Pride. Can you tell us what's coming up for you?
Yeah, we've got, otherwise I would have stayed in Italy a bit longer. I've got quite a few gigs back in Sydney, which is good. One of them is on the 4th, which is actually part of World Pride. It's like the Pride Villages. So there's, a really big stage set up on Taylor Square, like outside. It's like a big street party. So I'm really excited actually about that to go back and, sing for everyone. Yeah.
Now, I have to say, last time you were in Italy, there were very different circumstances. You had a
Mm.
lot happening. How did it feel going back? How did it feel for you going back to Italy?
Oh, it feels like home actually.
Yeah.
That's the scary thing about being in Italy. I could see myself living here. I love it so much. It's just I'm a bit of an old soul, so these like really old towns. Yeah, my friends all call me Nonna in my group, and
Yeah.
I under I understand why because I just love food and I love eating, cooking, and just exploring. I guess there's so much history here, so it's nice to. When I'm in these places, I kind of just like to live like a local, and I just explore everything on foot and kind of get lost in the cities. And yeah, it feels great to be back here. I guess also because of my cultural background, being Italian. Like I'm very close to my grandparents, and it's nice to kind of feel connected to where they came from, and to be kind of present in the country of their origin. So yeah, it's nice,
Yeah,
really
I've been
nice.
seeing you've really been enjoying the pasta, and those dishes look look amazing. And you
Mm.
did mention that you're
Oh,
staying somewhere with someone that reminds you of your nonna. Was that right? There was a bit
well,
of
yeah, the Airbnb that I'm in right now, is it's like this really old little uh, apartment, I guess, and it just like it's typical Nunna apartment. Like it's got
yeah,
red
yeah.
tiles, it just reminds me of my great grandmother's house in Melbourne, and yeah, it's really cute. And
Well,
the little
thank
and
you.
the
Go on.
land the oh that's sorry no sorry
No, no, go.
I was just going to say the host is actually like an old nonna, and she's really cute, and like she checks in on me, and she gave me a coffee percolator and a bottle of wine, and it's nice.
No, sounds perfect. Well, thank you,
Yeah,
Alfie, for talking to us today. All the best with the San Marino Eurovision National Final on Saturday,
thank
which is
you.
Sunday morning for those of you in Australia.
Yep.
And we hope to see you in Liverpool. Good luck. And thank you very
Oh,
much.
me too. Me too. Thanks for having
See ya.
me.